What's happening? What's going on? Kevin was right! Winter is coming and we don't have a man! Oh my god.
Wait, crayons? Don't talk about crayons. Crayons? Crayons? Hey, are you independent? Do you not need no man? That's fine. You can always call 1-800 Call a Bear. Call a bear. Hook up with your bear today. Warning, this content creator will not be held responsible if you get eaten alive by that bear.
I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done.
What's good, everybody? AB Media 83 here, and welcome to Colosseum Night. Hope everybody's doing all right. And as you see from my title, the title of the stream is Nobody. And I do mean nobody is safe from the black gynocracy. Nobody's safe from the black gynocracy. That's going to be the theme of tonight's show. Nobody is safe from the black gynocracy. It's a sad part of life. We already know black men ain't safe from the gynocracy, but as this last week has proven, not even black women are safe from the gynocracy. What's my proof of that? I can't believe I'm about to say this. I don't listen to this lady's music. I don't care for this lady's music. But today on the show, I actually have to defend Glorilla. Yeah. I actually have to defend Glorilla because her sister has come out and said that Glorilla owes her and her family money. What's going on, Snowman? It's going to be an interesting show today. Yes, I have to defend Glorilla. Good Lord. But before I do that, let's go on and get the show started. We can, y'all. This is basically a night for y'all, so y'all can join the panel right now. Y'all can join the panel now. It's I titled this for a specific reason. Glorilla's sister has been dogging her out because she, quote unquote, doesn't give the family enough money. And yeah. What's going on, Snowman?
I have 3 words for Glorilla's sister. And it's pretty simple. Fuck that bitch.
Oh, you probably going to have some more words when I show you what she looks like.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, much can be said about Glorilla's sister. But we'll get into that a little bit later. How you been doing?
I'm hanging in there. Still
Good.
trying to get stuff done so I can. I don't want to start crying. I need to laugh a little bit.
Okay. You said you had a couple sports things to talk about.
Yep. One involving our favorite basketball player, Angel Reese, that you sent me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, will she ever learn? I know the answer to that, no, but I'm like, damn, can't.
I decided I am not going to.
Well, oh, he'll be back in a minute. Salute, brother. But yeah, unfortunately, I have to defend Glorilla today because, ooh, yeah, her sister lost her damn mind. The crazy part about it is there's a lot of black people online talking about Glorilla needs to support her family. Hold on, let me look up her net worth. Well, last I heard it was 5 million, but let me look it up. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and look up her net worth. Net worth years. Look it up on my browser. For those you don't know, I'm using the Brave browser, and I'm loving it. Yep, her net worth is around $5 million. Now, bear this in mind. Glorilla's net worth is $5 million, and she has not one, not two, not three, but 10 siblings. Let me say that again. Glorilla's net worth is $5 million, and her sister up here talking about she needs to support their parents and 10 siblings. Let that sink in. Just let that sink in. Well, while Snowman's busy, we are going to go ahead and go to our first video. Here we go. Then the first video comes from BGS Itmore, or from one of his channels, and it actually describes the mentality that led to Glorilla's sister doing what she's doing.
Sorry about that. I was talking to my wife.
Get back to Angel Reese a little bit.
I come from a low-income household. My mom and my dad were married. They got divorced. My mom ended up struggling and getting on welfare, right? She ain't struggling to get on welfare because my dad did something to her or because she had these kids and he wasn't. She struggled the way she struggled because she didn't have real work ethic in her younger years. The mama that raised her was a mother that did not have men around. So there's a lot in her generational curses where the
Well, what she's telling y'all is the gynocracy. She's literally explaining the gynocracy to you. A bunch of irresponsible people with no men around to put them in check. She's literally just explaining the gynocracy to you.
The chicken.
Sense of men caused poor work ethic and a lot of what went on in her family. But let's fast forward because I'm talking about me and my upbringing right now. So I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida. I grew up in Jamestown. It's a lot of people grew up in these same projects with me. They income-based projects, right? So we live in these projects. They income-based. Most everybody here get food stamps. Most of their mamas don't work. My mama didn't work back then. So the idea was, you know, everybody lived in these project complexes. We going to school, mother getting welfare, you know, the typical shit. Put your daddy on child support. And the idea is this was a community of begging bitches. Community of begging women.
Damn.
Yeah. I was like, this video is perfect. I was gonna play this updated one, but this one goes with the theme of the show.
Where because they didn't understand what I just explained to y'all about choosing to birth kids, the idea is they sat and lived in these complexes and they struggled. And most of their struggle was based on their own personal work ethic. Because everything that they got was handed to them.
Oh, just FYI for the record, I have. FYI for the record, based on my father's count, I have 6 siblings. I'm lucky number 7.
Through just qualifying for assistance. You qualify for your rent to be $12. You qualify for this.
Oh, by the way, all my siblings are older than BGS, literally.
Amount of food stamps in your food stamp book or on your food stamp card. You qualify for this cash assistance. If you got a disabled child with a heart problem or, you know, some sort of, you know, mental disability and you getting Social Security, this is free money that you're getting every month and you don't have to do anything, right? So now I'm finna help y'all. I was raised off of welfare. Ain't nothing wrong with it when it's what you need. The problem with y'all nowadays.
Yeah, this is generational. What you're seeing is the generational curses.
And welfare
being up front with you.
Is that y'all don't understand that it's a handout and you don't understand where it comes from, right? Nothing wrong with getting food stamps, disability check for your child if they disabled, Social Security for yourself if you disabled, cash assistance. It's nothing wrong with that if that's what you need in order to be able to stay stable and take care of your children.
Now, this is a popular TikToker that keeps it real, one of Edward's favorite girls. And she's an 85. And she makes no bones and apologies about it. And she speaks to women that are working class and below. And what she's speaking to now is the realities of being an 85 and the survival class. Like she explained about women staying on welfare to collect a check. And they get so embedded in the struggle and embedded into the programming that they can't get out of it. And that's how you get 4, 5, 6, 7 generations of women that are on welfare or in these programs.
Yeah.
This is one of their pillars of survival. Now this stuff is coming to an end.
Oh, yeah.
And Trump is slowly but surely collapsing these structures. Because they have to, because there's no money. People say that Trump is doing it out to be mean. Actually, he's not. Actually, this is something that's required. And the reason that Congress is not saying anything is because they know that it has to be done, but they need somebody to take the blame for it. Trump is that guy.
What the hell's going on?
Trump is willing.
Oh, by the way, I do have to address something Trump did later, but I'm not going to address it right now.
And take the blame for it because he knows he's not running again. You already tried to kill him twice. He's got nothing to lose, so he's on a mission. And the fallout is going to be spectacular because these women have no work ethic, they have no training, they have no culture of working or getting out there. They have no culture of getting with a man and being a wife. As she said,
again, black man, say it again.
Oh yeah, this actually goes directly into her sister's mentality.
Uncle Sam has been their baby daddy for so long that they don't know anything else.
Yep.
They don't know anything else. That's how long Uncle Sam has been their baby daddy. Now we're going
I
to get the
got 3
fallout.
words for you, AB.
Now it's here. But
My sister
what I really want to highlight is the mentality of the 85. She expresses very well about it's all about survival. It's all about using the system to survive. It's all about the plotting and scheming and machinations that's used to survive in this particular system. That's why when you get an 85, it's all about the hustle. It's hustle culture. And one thing the 92s and the 85s have that are the same, 85s hustle to survive, and 92s hustle to succeed at the top. So this hustle culture that we are in, they're embedded in to survive, and using whatever scaffolding or whatever processes are actually still in place for them to survive. They want to use it. That's how come they adapt. Like he was telling about the 2 or 3 generations of women that use children and child support and welfare and Section 8 and SNAP all to weave together because they don't want to work, right? They don't have a work ethic. And you got to realize that when you deal with 85, you're dealing with women.
Peace, good brother. Art New Stall. We have
what's up, Art New Stall?
We have an actual teacher in the building. Art New Stall, a professional teacher, teaches at the college and high school level. Shout out to Art New Stall in the building. Oh, by the way, Art New Stall, despite my disagreements with the individual, that was a great video you did with the Black Brain Trust. Great topic.
They don't have a work ethic. That's how come they go for guys that are lower class, that are low class hustlers. The on fast money is because they're not building for the future; they're building for right now. It's for the tax and the drug dealing and the scamming and the quick money and stuff like that.
Did I hear a little truth tell in there?
The impermanence of the dependent, because guess what? In the 85 culture, hustle culture, right? The permanence is dependent on Uncle Sam. That's how come most of these scammers and drug dealers, they can't get a house, can't get an apartment. They live with a woman. They supply the lucrative money outside, but the thing is they need a place to lay their head.
Yep.
I remember a while back in LA, right? They wanted to get the drugs out of LA. How did they get the drugs out of LA? Because they actually wanted to gentrify them. All they did was pick up all the Section 8 women and move them out 100 miles away. Guess what happened? All the 85 dudes, because they had no place to stay, they moved with them. In fact, a few years ago, Texas wanted more prisoners for its prison. So what did they offer? They offered more Section 8 and welfare for women, Black women especially, to come to Texas, right, and reside. Why? Because they knew that
Yes, why you had a lot of heifers in Houston. I know some of them
still remain there to this day, unfortunately.
Criminal or the struggling men were actually going to come with them. And if they struggled, they're going to be on the street dealing drugs and doing whatever. And they were actually eventually going to go to prison. That is 85 culture. Just remember, I played the video of the woman that was a thug addict, and she talked about the wads and the rolls and the bundles of weeds and the pipe and the match and stuff like that. That's the 85 mentality.
You have a name in the building.
That's the 85 imprint that she has. That's the kind of guy that she's imprinted on. When she's scratching him, he's too nice. He's too stable. She's not used to that. It's uncomfortable to her.
Yep.
She knows it's good for her because
she likes instability.
She's a nice guy.
She likes chaos.
Fast guy. Yeah.
Speaking of which, let's go. I don't think it's that far back. Let's go. Let me go find that video. I know it's not that far back.
See women like that thrive on that kind of chaos.
And on top of that, with those men coming there because they need to defeat the prison industrial complex, the cycle continues.
Yep.
Because those men, because remember, those men, they need a place to stay, and what do those women also do? They need somebody to sire whatever offspring they want to have. And the boys end up growing up into the same vicious cycle. And then you see the school to prison pipeline continuing.
And I lost
grinding slow and gliding still. Yeah.
I lost a young boy to that cycle.
I lost too many to that cycle.
I lost my nephew to that cycle.
Oh, I'm
because
sorry.
my sister would not let him hang out with me at all.
Remy?
I'm as serious as a heart attack. I mean, hell, my mother even said I would let Remington hang out with you, but I don't know if you'd be good for him.
Oh,
She
boy.
said that to me several hundred times. Hell, she flat told me I wouldn't be good enough to hang out with him.
What happened?
If it's too painful, you don't have to go there. It's okay.
No, I need to go there. I need to go there.
Yeah, let's want to talk about this.
I asked Dad if it would be okay if I could take my nephew to a White Sox game.
All
He said,
right.
yeah, go for it. My sister got wind of it. So that killed that idea. And one morning, she asked me to watch Remy. My sister asked me to watch Remy. I had 2 baseball games to do. Didn't make either of them because the bitch didn't get back until 4 in the afternoon. And my first game was at noon.
Yeah.
Then I told y'all the story of how she tried to secure a Bulls ticket on my behalf because I worked with Chicago media, and she wanted to give that ticket to Remington, and I wasn't having it. And because I laid down those ground rules, she got him to hate me. But the absolute last straw, Remy came to me and asked me, can you take me to a ball game one day? I said, yeah, as long as it's okay with your mother, because I want it to be fair.
Fair enough.
He looked at me and said, I don't want her to know. Somehow Nicole found out anyway. And as I said, she turned him against me. And the last straw, the absolute last straw with me was when my mother died. And I reached out to him and I said, if there's anything at the house that you think I would need or want, let me know. That was 4.5 years ago. So yeah, unfortunately, my nephew got brought into that gynocracy, and the bad part is this is gonna piss me off, but I gotta say,
take your time. Take your time.
This is gonna open up a whole nother set of wounds, but my mother bought into that shit fully after Dad died. She started to act like the queen bee that she can tell everybody what to do. And you all have heard me say this a couple times. My sister and my mother can be at each other's throats one minute, and then the next minute they're cackling. Forgive me, Lord, for saying it this way. They're cackling like witches at a goddamn brew.
Yeah,
it has happened too many fucking times. And whenever I tried to say something to them and call them out on their hypocrisy, guess who got left out in the fucking cold?
Yeah, they tagged you.
So finally one day, I got so mad at my sister, I let her have it. I verbally let her have it. What do you think she does? About 20 minutes later, she informs my mother. And my mother said, you need to be nice to your sister. You tell her to be nice to me. Because all I did was calling out on BGS. You'll be proud of me. All I did was call her out on her bullshit. I was never allowed to see Remington again. Mind you, this is after she begged me to take him to a baseball practice, after she begged me to take him to a basketball practice after she begged me to try to train him on playing basketball, right? This is after she begged me for all of this. Why? Because she want to go out. I'll say it plain.
That's a good segue, believe it or not, because you wanted what did Angel Reese do now?
Angel Reese can't get her head on straight. I remember what you sent me. She got fined $1 million and kicked off the goddamn U.S. basketball team. She wasn't allowed. She shouldn't have been allowed on the team anyway because the bitch can't play. And this is about as raw as you guys will hear me.
I'm confused.
She got fined.
Yeah. Why? She got fined because she's still hating on Caitlin Clark pretty much.
She ain't getting over that.
She'll
never get over that.
She had 2 seasons to prove she was better than Clayton Clark. She didn't do it.
She's had since she beat Caitlin Clark for the national championship to prove she was better. All Caitlin did, and I was glad to call this game, was drop 40 on her ass the next year in the regional final.
Her team couldn't beat Caitlin Clark with her after when Caitlin Clark was on the bench.
Yep.
So why are you still talking about Caitlin Clark? You need to shut up.
The Indiana Fever swept the Chicago Sky in the season series, 5-0, including 2 at the United Center, which drew over 19,000 apiece.
And I maintain my position. If Aaliyah Boston hadn't have fouled out, they would have been in the championship.
Let me strengthen that position. If they wouldn't have called that phantom 6th foul on Aaliyah Boston, they'd have won the motherfucker. I'll say it again. And this is from a fellow who has watched women's basketball for over 40 years and has called women's basketball games to present day.
Mm-hmm.
If they wouldn't have called that phantom ass foul on Aaliyah Boston because they wanted to give her name is escaping me. Asia Wilson, who can't play worth a goddamn lick.
Uh-huh.
If they wouldn't have called that phantom foul on Aaliyah Boston and guarding Asia Wilson, not only will Indiana have won that series, they'd have blown the piss out of the Phoenix Mercury. Period. Because every team in the playoffs that Indiana had to face or had the potential of facing, they had beaten at least twice.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But getting back to the subject, I couldn't find that video, but here's what we are going to do. This ties into that video.
And blood boiling. Thank you for the empathy.
Yes.
Especially after and y'all have heard me talk about this before, blood boiling. I don't know if you've heard it, but I will say it again here. One day, my wife informed me while we were living in North Carolina that my sister blames her, my wife Jody, for me getting cancer.
That was low. That's below the belt. That was low. And that just shows you, one, her resentment for the fact that you're happy.
Yes.
And the fact that you escaped the gynocracy and are married to a non-black woman.
And as I often say, and I mean every time I say it, I am deliriously happy.
And she resents the fact that you're happy and she's not. She's going to live on to become a miserable old crow.
Yeah. Now, speaking of the gynocracy,
and I hope she does.
Speaking of the gynocracy,
I hope the bitch becomes as
she ain't obligated. She ain't obligated. I was so damn hungry, I damn near ate a roach.
Yeah, this is
what is that?
This is Glorilla's sister.
This is
I thought that was a goofy ass little brother.
Huh? Say it again.
I said, I thought that was her annoying ass little brother or something like that.
Well, with that haircut.
It's a stud. Okay, that's a stud ass. Okay, so that's a stud sister. Okay.
And evidently, she's called Scarface.
Obligated.
wonder why.
Fuck out of here. She obligated for sure. For shit show.
She ain't obligated.
She ain't obligated.
She's not obligated to give y'all
Let's
a
start
goddamn
with
thing.
just your grievance.
You
that
stupid bitch.
You feel that your sister has
Oh
an
yeah, she went to TMZ too.
obligation to share the wealth.
Play before I go off.
She got an obligation to share the wealth. We sat here, we struggled together. Took baths and bottles of water, rest roaches, all that. Yeah, she obligated damn free.
Y'all wonder where Glorilla gets her ghetto slang from? Just the older sister.
She from Memphis.
Friends obligated. She doing everything for them. So yeah.
You hear that slang? Outline for them.
Were you there when Glorilla was struggling?
You think she's not doing for the family? What is the you make it?
And y'all was calling somebody, why you say 2,500? Because that's the least she could give. You say
That's right. She wants Glorilla to give everybody in the family 2,500.
You know what?
Wait a minute. Well, how many relatives are we talking about here, first and foremost? And secondly,
that's the thing, neighbor. Glorilla has 10 siblings.
okay, AB, there's a reason I asked this type of question. Because this type of shit, this type of thing affects like non-ADOS folks like myself who have family, whether you're Caribbean or if you're African or Afro-Latino.
Mm-hmm.
We, and I'm sure some of us in the chat, some of us who some of the folks who are stateside who are of immigrant descent will tell you, we have family members back home who are just as dysfunctional, just as ratchet like this, who be asking how come we ain't sharing the wealth. And they don't give a fuck whether or not we're struggling or if we're blue collar or if we're working class or whatnot. Sometimes they be like, because a lot of times when we come home to visit, they're going to be some of the first people that are going to be coming to visit us, asking us some bullshit. I remember when a couple of my uncles would come visit home, because I remember when some of my uncles came to visit home, some of my relatives who would realize they were here and they'd be coming to visit them. So they'd be stopping at the house like within a couple of days or so, and we're like, "What you doing here?" "Oh, come on, man, I just came to visit." No. Especially the ones who ratchet and whatnot. We don't trust them.
Hell no, we don't trust them.
Yeah, 2 million. I said get 2,500. Cause you know what? I can make the dope stretch, bitch. That's why. Give me 2,500.
Wait. Stop.
Stretch, bitch.
Stop, please. AB.
Hold on, neighbor. Let it play.
Let it roll.
2,500. We gonna make the dope stretch. Fuck, all I need is 25. Then Muriel gonna allow you always work a good job. That's what I'm saying.
All right, go ahead.
I'm sorry to do this, but I have to stop because, first of all, you stupid ass cunt, you have just tried to incriminate your own sister into some shit she had nothing to do with.
Exactly.
You just said I could have made the dope stretch. You basically are telling TMZ you wanted your sister to be the financial back.
Wait a minute, neighbor. This looked like she was doing this on a live stream because I saw the chat. Look at the chat. Look.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Either way,
you said 2 million. I said get 20.
That's either TikTok Talk Live or Instagram.
Okay, I get that.
Wait a minute. That's Facebook because I see the emoji.
Yeah, this is Facebook Live. I recognize it.
All right.
Make the dope stretch, bitch. That's why. Give me 2,500. Let me get 2 balls to show you.
Let's say she has $2 million. How much of that does she owe to you?
By the way, her net worth is $5 million.
I didn't make this, but you guys was wrong. She only wanted 2,500. I'm about to play the video. And Tory Lanez actually gave it to her from jail.
Why you say 2,500? That's the least she could give. You said 2 million. I said get 2,500. Cause you know what? I can make the dope stretch.
Yeah, evidently Tory Lanez gave her the 2,500.
Why?
I don't know.
Just plain why?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
I don't have a logical answer for that.
Speaking of Tory Lanez,
He's short and he's simping.
You beat me to it. Can we get the simple air, please, for Tory Lanez doing this dumb shit?
Yeah, I can't think of a better reason.
I told you don't go mad. I told you not to do this shit neither, but shit, you probably already is sacrificing. I mean, hit Illuminati. Yeah, Illuminati. Yeah, the bitch still in Memphis. It ain't hard to find her. She look just like me. She probably gonna sacrifice my ass. I ain't gonna lie. She gonna call your God. But if I get, fuck God. Yeah, he gonna call Jay-Z and he gonna put the word. But you know how embarrassing it is to be at the club, mother. Let's glossa, that glossa, and I walk outside to a Malibu.
No, embarrassing is to be in a club and see
like
you.
I sit here and flies, like, yeah, this is my other car, you know what I'm saying? The other one in the garage, and Cordova, and yeah. Do you know how they live?
Oh boy.
You know what I'm saying? Do have my whole face. But see, y'all ain't understanding it.
Once again, if you ever wonder where Glorilla gets her slang from,
you're hearing it.
Her success is our success, whether y'all like it or not. But you know how embarrassing it is to be at the club, mother. Let's glossa, that glossa, and I walk outside to a Malibu.
Wait a minute.
I don't know how embarrassing that is. Like I sit here and flies, like, yeah, this is my other car, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The other one in the garage, and Cordova.
Pause for a minute. She said her success is our success. Do you understand that I don't care if she a stud or whatnot, she still operates like a female. And females will say ours when it's them and the men or somebody else or other family members. Mm-hmm. But when she succeeds on herself, it's all mine. You understand what I'm saying, AB?
Thankful.
AB, you know what I mean?
I'm married to a woman who doesn't think that.
Thankfully for you,
AB,
God
there?
blessed you and God saved your ass. AB?
Sorry, I stepped out for a minute.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. You had any concerns about that?
This evening?
Hey, Master Teacher. Is it?
Oh,
my question is this. Go ahead.
I have a set of homage to pay to the Master Teacher because we let loose a sound on Snowman in the Morning this week when we were talking about the Super Bowl, and it applies here with this. Here, give me this button. I'll just let him say it. Because after we got done breaking down the Super Bowl 60 ways from Sunday, and Master Teacher, this is for you. The last sound I played was...
I ain't got no time for this bullshit.
which is the sound when I left Chicago in 2014 for the absolute last time. And BGS, I wish I'd have known you then, because I'd have had him record this line when I crossed the border from Illinois to Indiana.
I ain't got no time for this bullshit.
Well, give credit when credit's due, you know.
Yeah.
And,
Hey, BGS, I can't believe the Gynocracy is so fucked up. They got me up here defending Glorilla.
I am too old for this bull.
Exactly.
I was staring, AB. I was staring at that button when you were saying that sentence.
That's why I named the title. This is why I named the title. Nobody is safe from the Gynocracy. If not
nobody's safe.
You would think if anybody would be safe from the Gynocracy, it would be Glorilla. But no, these bitches are so selfish that they go after Glorilla too.
One more time. One more time.
I am too old for this bullshit.
If you
God damn it. You can't make this shit up.
You can't make this shit up.
What's up?
Here's a question I'd like to ask.
You cannot make this up.
No. Here's a question I want to ask that's really important.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, Glorilla has 10 siblings, so she's from a family of 11 kids.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Couldn't resist.
Same mama, same daddy, whatever. I'm just gonna ask this one question about this particular sibling here. This particular sibling, her older sister. What type of relationship did they have? Was this sister around when she was growing up, or was she like, in and out of the system?
I rarely use your first name. But name her. There are too many answers to that question.
Yeah, actually, that's an understatement. Believe it or not. Evidently, this sister pulled a gun on Glorilla.
Exactly. Because I wanted to ask also, what type of relationship did they have? Was this sister very abusive towards her or not? If so, this one's.
I'm inclined to think yes.
Be sitting here in silence everywhere I go. Oh, you look like her. Oh, you sound like her. You even laugh like her.
You can hear the jealousy.
I'm talking about, you know how embarrassing it is to be at the club, mother. That's Glosser, and I walk outside to a Malibu bitch. Y'all don't know how embarrassing that is. I got to sit here and fly. It's like, yeah, this is my other car. You know what I'm saying? The other one in the garage and Cordova in the, yeah. Fuck. Do you know how this shit feel? Them folks said, bitch, you have my whole face.
No, she doesn't.
See, y'all
your whole face like it. Like you ain't her mama. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, let's
you ain't her mama.
Believe it or not, I actually have a little picture of Glorilla here.
Yeah.
Ooh,
can you have one with the? Yeah, but you have one picture of her when she's not so caked up.
Come here.
Now that's some bullshit.
Exactly.
No, wait. Put that picture back up. Put that picture back up again. Thank you. The button I should have pushed was this one.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Yeah. Thank you.
That's the.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, blood boiling. I got another story.
For the past few years,
hey, what's up, y'all? Yes, early in the morning. I'm finna get glam, bitch. 6 us, not Selma us, not Selma us, Skinner us. Gloria had sneezed, and I told her, bless you. So I'm as obligated. I got this scar right here. I went to sleep one night. A roach crawled right up.
Now we know the real reason why Glorilla ain't want to give her sister money. So her mugshot was going viral, but we didn't know the reason why she was in jail until now. But we finally got the paperwork, and come to find out, she got arrested for upping blick on Glorilla. I don't understand people. So why would she go on TMZ trying to make the whole world think Glorilla is a bad person? When she the actual problem, I feel if she wasn't a bad sister to Glorilla, she probably would have got treated better. That's why Glorilla just trolling over this situation and basically told her to get a job. And at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody got to say. Glorilla don't owe no grown adult anything. But luckily for her, Tory Lanez ended up sending her some money. And what's crazy, Tory Lanez is in jail right now. He still sent her some money. I feel if Tory Lanez knew the full story.
I'm so glad you said that. Now I know why he's in jail. The real reason why he's in jail.
Simp alert. Simp. 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 Simp.
It is what it is.
Nobody is safe from the Gynocracy.
Yep.
Go somewhere. Put a.
By the way, I have 27 watching. Y'all like, share, subscribe. If you're so inclined, hit the Cash App, support the show. Hit the Super Chat, support the show.
Please support the show. And if y'all can,
egg on your head.
Sound effect tax, if you would. I'll throw my Cash App.
Put some makeup over them tattoos.
All right, let me go to my profile. As you can see, I'm starting to implement AI a little bit more.
I love that picture.
Here's my first AI video. One of my first AI videos. And yeah, it's savage.
If we're going to talk about sex abuse in our community, we have to call out the big mamas who keep it a secret and sweep it under the rug. Amen. I said it. If we're going to talk about
I said what I said.
EX abuse in our community, we have to call out the big mamas who keep it a secret and sweep it under the rug. Amen.
Play it again. Play it again.
If we're going to talk about sex abuse in our community, we have to call out the big mamas who keep it a secret and sweep it under the rug. Amen. I said it. If we're going to talk about
hold on, wait a minute. You know what? I'm actually going to make that a part. Give me 1 second. I need to make that a part of the show. That way, if we ever get a BW to come up here talking about we don't talk about sexual abuse,
then you have that.
Hold on, wait. I gotta remember what folder I put it in. I believe it's in AI video folder. Yep. Which one is it? Oh, here it is. Upload that. Wasn't that long, so it shouldn't take too long. There we go.
That's got to be a keeper. That's got to be a keeper.
If we're going to talk about sex abuse in our community, we have to call out the big mamas who keep it a secret and sweep it under the rug. Amen. I said it.
Yeah, I said it. If y'all want to have
say it again.
If
they want to have an honest.
If you really want to have an honest conversation on why sexual abuse continues to happen in the Black community, here's my answer to that right here.
If we're going to talk about sex abuse in our community, we have to call out the big mamas who keep it a secret and sweep it under the rug. Amen. I said it.
That's what has to happen.
And we got to keep going. And we got to keep
put all the cards on the table.
Lay your hands on the table and turn those cards face up. That's it. That's all.
Let me see if I can find a specific video. This brother said
for Art New Stall, we have a final score from Staples. Lakers 105, Warriors 99. That just came out.
Okay. I'm sure Art's happy.
That's why I did the score.
And when I tell y'all family members be the worst after you make it and you get some money, that's why my family never know I got no money. That's why I always cry I'm broke because of stuff like this.
Yep.
Agreed.
Everybody feel entitled to something that you have earned. All right. Now, look at Glorilla's sister on her embarrassing her like that. But the thing is, you trying to make Glorilla look bad. You done made your mom and dad look bad because we have found out that your parents ain't shit. We have found out that your parents did not do what they were supposed to.
I mean, this chick said she was so hungry.
No lie in that statement.
Yeah, Glorilla's sister said she was so hungry that she thought she felt like eating a roach.
I couldn't understand a word she was saying, given how raspy her voice was from all that smoking and drinking she'd been doing all them years.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let me see if I can find this video. This dude said what everybody. This dude said what everybody thinking, pretty much.
I knew something was off about that girl. I did not trust her. I listened to that live last night of her brothers and sisters basically explaining the whole situation, basically saying 98% of everything that she said was false. They were saying how she was in and out of foster care and the whole struggle part she really wasn't even there for. She's just telling the stories that they told her when she came back from foster care, when she was in and out of the system. Then they both sat there and explained how this girl set up the house to be robbed, had them come in and
like I said, nobody is safe from the gynocracy.
Snatch all the TVs and electronics while they mom out here working 2 jobs to support them. Like how she would steal all the food out the pantry. Like just crazy, like crazy stories. But I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you. Somebody like her is dangerous. And I would not step foot in Memphis again. And that's just to be the
I will always help my mother. Scar Wood, stop making up lies to slander me. You've been saying I blocked my mother, neglecting her, that she's working at FedEx, and even claiming I paid $1,800 for her rent. Not a single word of that is true. The truth is, I transferred $3,000 to my mother every month with a clear note, living expenses plus rent. The other day, she only asked you for a favor temporarily, and I transferred the corresponding amount to you that month. As for her working at FedEx, that's her own choice. I've advised her to retire at least 3 times. She doesn't want to be idle. In the years I've been in the industry, I paid for my younger siblings' tuition, helped them find jobs, bought furniture, and paid off past debt. Why don't you mention when you begged me to help you with your music and boost your fame? Wasn't I the one who helped you? Last year, our Atlanta house was burgled, resulting in a $728,000 loss. Why didn't you stand up and criticize me then? Now you're using filial piety as an excuse. What's even more disgusting is that you sent private messages to netizens saying that if anyone sends you gifts, you'll release explosive information. Do you have any moral compass at all? Finally, I'm warning you, if you dare to use your family for publicity again, I will release all the evidence of your wrongdoing. I will always help my mother.
Dooku fled not because...
Who's the Democrat that you...
Are red states really poorer than blue states?
Women try to...
And I use...
And when I tell y'all...
Whoa! Oh my goodness. Airborne. Oh no, the elephant. No way! Whoa! Oh my.
Every woman deserves a month.
I believe. Is that a fucking cinder block?
It's for the fucking procedure!
Look at back to AI.
I believe that
every woman deserves a monthly or weekly allowance from the man she's dealing with. So if you're a man,
I'm sorry,
and you ain't giving your woman no weekly allowance, you're not a man. She deserves $10,000 a month.
Time.
Well.
Wait.
What's she gonna do for it?
Time out, Nimmer. Mm-hmm. Thank you, AB, because on 2 occasions, matter of fact, re-roll that and I'll play it at the appropriate moment.
Okay.
The way the world is going today, baby, it ain't nothing less than 10,000 a week or a month. Okay, so make it happen, because that's the only way you're gonna get a better response from that woman, whether she works or not, whether she has her independence or not, baby. If you want
bullshit.
I believe that people who choose not to have children because they know how cruel this world is. Is that a fucking cinder block?
Perfect timing.
And Glow we trust. I'm on Glorilla's side because Glorilla retired her daddy, so he.
I was so damn hungry, I damn.
And Glow we.
I was so damn hungry, I damn near ate a roach. She ain't
You look
obligated.
like a roach.
Fuck out of here. She obligated for show, for shit show.
No, she's not.
Oh my
No, she's not.
Oh, I ain't got time for this bullshit for she show.
Fuck. And I ain't gonna get touched. And I ain't gonna get touched. I'm still in the trenches. And I ain't gonna get touched.
Oh my
on no day.
Oh, you ain't gonna get touched.
I ain't get
You're
shit.
not gonna get touched,
Whatever hoe saying that, man, fuck that hoe too. And her kids. Bitch. Fuck you and the kids, hoe. Fuck. I don't give a fuck. Y'all, watch out, man, because I'm exposed to y'all favorite rapper. Okay, I got, okay, folks ask me some questions.
She's not my favorite rapper, but okay.
Why are you exposing her now? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and answer this.
Look at that tattoo. Look at that tattoo on her hand. That tells you everything you need to know.
I can't see it.
I can.
I can't get which one? Which hand are we talking about?
The hand she got
left
down.
hand.
Yeah, I can't see it, man. I'm sorry, I can't see it, baby. You gotta adjust us.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Hold on, wait a minute. Can you see it?
Thank
now?
you. Can you blow it up a little bit? Because I'm on my phone. Okay, let me look at this. Is that a skull?
That's ink.
I can see the ink, but what's the tattoo supposed to symbolize?
Who
I
cares?
have no idea.
It's ink on her hand.
Yeah. The hands are one of the most dangerous places to get tatted up. I'll tell you that much.
Yep.
You got to be certified. Because like you're more likely to suffer from ink poisoning and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Secondly, I want to say this. I want to say this. First of all, you are a stud. Do you understand what happens to studs out in them streets? You can get touched. You fuck around with the wrong motherfucker, you gonna get touched for real,
Big time.
Big time. People forget how many studs end up laid out in the streets. Because they out here running with the dudes. You running with dudes, you're gonna get dealt with like a dude.
Yeah, let's have a little fun here. We're looking at the black.
Deontay's up here trying to talk to some youths. These look like some street kids. And
that's Tariq Nasheed.
They weren't paying attention. They like all slouching in their seat. Hold on, look at this. This is like a big sassy scared straight program. Is it scared moist? Hold on, he's trying to talk to some kids and they're so not into it. Hold on.
Oh, every time, I don't care who you is, I don't care how you feel about it, unless you're just a sociopath.
Look how these kids are looking. The one kid over here yawning. You see one kid over here yawning to the left. The kid in the left yawning. They're like, if this fat bastard don't get the hell out of here. Winnie the Pooh. The reason why them kids ain't into what you saying, these are street kids. They know instinctively who's who. They know you ain't about no street life, dude. They know just looking at you, you wouldn't survive a day in the streets.
I knew something was off about that girl. I did not trust.
Women try to shame you for standing up for yourself. There's nothing wrong with you removing access to yourself from a woman who's not treating you right, bro.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with checking a woman who talking crazy to you. But if you read the comments and you let some of them tell it, you sassy, something wrong with you, you being manipulative, and why don't you just communicate? I don't have to communicate shit. Nonverbal communication works best. I am communicating. I'm showing you by not opening my mouth. I don't have to open my mouth no more because I told you about violating me. You don't get access. You don't get all the features that come with me if you're not treating me right. There's nothing wrong with that, fellas. Stop letting women trick you into not standing up for yourself and not enforcing your boundaries and protecting your peace. Stop letting women trick you.
I had to show that to my ex, Jody Dials,
I used to
once and
represent
for
a
all.
certain Baptist Ministers Alliance 40 years ago, and I would attend their meeting. And I used to represent a certain Baptist Ministers Alliance 40 years ago, and
this is actually pretty interesting.
I would attend their meetings, and I'd hear this. They would be taking courses on how to get extra money in the collection plate, how to get certain members of the choir who were good at solo.
In other words, how to con the game in the church.
To sing certain songs and in which order and how you did this during the month so you could build up. So people would say, that's exciting. I'm going to come this week. And by the end of the month or whenever you set is the end for your money-making period, you could open the doors of the church and get a huge sum in your collection plate, which you can pass 8-9 times during the service. And then the ones that do it on TV, they rely on people trying to show out, I tithe 25%. Yes, I do. So they can brag and the preacher gets rich.
That's the thing about tithes that pissed me off.
They used to have me give remarks to churches in the Memphis area. But about 34 years ago, I stopped. They'd give me these big love offerings. And I'd say, I tell you what, I don't want it. Just do something with it within the church. So I forgot my hat. I'll collect hats. So I went back to get my hat. And the deacon board was dividing up the money. So what are you doing? So when you didn't want it, Judge, we decided we gonna take it. Well, I told you to give it to your youth program. Oh, they don't need it. Now give it back, fool.
Exactly.
See, they do these things.
Yeah, there's a lot of that goes on in the church, and That's one of the reasons why I'm not a part of it right now. There's too much mess going on.
They continue to do it. That's the most absolute fucked up part about it, because the last time I ever went to a mega church was in Gary, Indiana. And I had asked for a little help. They shunned me. Yeah, when the doors open,
of course.
I don't need to tell you. I don't need to tell you the rest of the story.
No, you don't. We understand, brother, but I'm gonna say this simply, not to be disrespectful. It's just I remember Eddie Griffin summed it up, because it is his comedy album, Message in the Bottle. No, sorry, The Messenger. He said, like, you understand that all 70s pimps became preachers.
Mm-hmm.
Preaching is just like pimping. You getting somebody to give you their hard-earned money, and you provide them with some kind of emotional stability. All the while, only difference is some of the women you're also messing with behind closed doors. Especially in the 80s, because they said, like, you know, when crack came along, pimping was dead. That's why a lot of them, certain cats, they started preaching after that. And the corruption of church is now.
They're illiterate. And we're talking about our kids are illiterate. They can't read or write. And the left are talking about protest. I've taught for almost 10 years. And I can tell you with certainty that our kids cannot read and they cannot write. I've graded thousands of papers. And this is the most.
It's sad. They can't even do cursive, and they don't even teach cursive anymore.
They don't teach cursive, which means kids don't know how to do signatures at all. Yeah.
I will soon arrive in Florida. Okay, and wait, what? Bitch, we're Florida. We ain't afraid of no hurricane. Our entire lives are spent almost dying, bitch. Do you know how many rides malfunction in Disney World? Do you, bitch? Hey, I'm not just some run-of-the-mill hurricane. This is serious. Oh, yeah? What's your name, fella? Ian. Bitch, he really said Ian. My name is Ian. Would you like to go to an Imagine Dragons concert? Oh my God, bitch, I can't. No one named Ian knows how to drive a stick shift, and that is a scientific fact. Like, bitch, they naming hurricanes after virgins now? Yeah, just laugh it up. We'll see who's laughing later. It'll still be us, bitch. Bitch, I'll tell you what. Hey, Waffle House, do we need to worry about this hurricane? Bitch, there's a hurricane? Bitch, Waffle House didn't even know about you. You guys are a bunch of jerks. Bitch, he gonna cry in the car. Bitch, I am the best city. Bitch, in Austin, it costs $40 to take an Uber across the street. First of all, bitch, I'm not even responsible for that. That's San Francisco. What? San Francisco, why do y'all straight up not have a middle class? People are either thriving from app development or they're homeless. New Orleans, it's great to see that you're not having this discussion from underwater. I will cut you. Bitch, Philly is the best city. You're the reason that Will Smith is out here slapping people. Well, if he was raised in Chicago, he would have shot Chris Rock, bitch. Hey, come on, guys. Let's not be like this. Denver, are you high, bitch? Why, yes, thank you. Hey, San Francisco, is the house from Full House still there? Yep, you can buy it for $37 million. Bitch, for $37 million, I could buy all of Detroit. What, bitch? Bitch, you're like if Gotham was taken over by the Joker. Detroit, for real, bitch, Sarah McLachlan should do a video raising money for you. Very funny, bitch. Hi, I'm Sarah McLachlan.
I'm sorry, but I do have to point out the first time I ever saw a crackhead is when I went to Detroit.
In the eyes of an angel.
Why are you all staring at me and smiling like that? Because it's Black History Month. That's true. Yeah, it's Black History Month. We just want to let you know that we're by your side for the whole month. We even added some things to our menu to accommodate Black people. I can already see where this is going, but go ahead. Geez. So, you love chicken and you love Hennessy, but you can never get them in the same place unless you're in Atlanta. KFC, do not serve Hennessy with your chicken. Chill, I would never do that. What we're doing instead is we're infusing it into the chicken. We got syringes. Oh my God. Bitch, I know you love our stuffed crust pizza.
Oh, that's foul.
Now our crust is stuffed with Swisher Sweets. Jesus, that's disgusting. Puff, puff, bite, motherfucker. Carter, you already know that I be cooking chicken for the Lord. I am aware, yes. Well, now every 12 piece of nuggets that you buy comes with a chopped and screwed mixtape.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Could this not get any dumber?
I will openly admit I do go to Chick-fil-A for the nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
The nuggets and that honey mustard. There's just something about it.
So this ship is chopped and screwed, huh?
Easier said than done, Starbucks. Because I know what you really want. 2 words. Watermelon latte.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
I would say that
That
this
makes
is getting
me
offensive,
sick.
but it's been pretty offensive the whole.
Watermelon. What? Hold on. Wait. We just gotta get watermelon.
Chris Base.
I got you.
What in the all types of blue hell?
No, even better. I'll couple it with this.
Bullshit.
This.
I ain't got no time for this bullshit.
This.
Now that's some bullshit.
And
God damn it. You can't make this shit up.
Yeah. Now let me go on and address this because I know Butthurt Blue's gonna say something about it. Donald Trump on his social
let her rip.
posted the video talking about the 2020 election, but for like a split second or so, it showed a picture of Barack Obama and Obama as monkeys. Now
They're not hiding it.
Now, I am not condoning posting something like that. I am not defending posting something like that. Let me make that very clear. I don't condone him posting stuff like that. But let me make something very clear. If you allow Joe Biden to define your blackness, I don't want to hear shit from you. If you vote for Joe Biden, you don't need to be talking.
Question.
Go
Sorry.
ahead.
What happened to A.L. Evans?
Yeah.
You have to ask BGS on that one. I don't know the true backstory. I know he lost his email and some other stuff, but he's still around. But
okay,
I don't know the exact details, and I don't want to spread anything that's not true. So
fair enough.
Hopefully, he's still trucking. Okay. You know, I've been wanting to ask where he been.
I hope he's still trucking.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact details. Evidently, he's contact BGS. I do not know the exact details of what happened with AL.
We missed some, you know. But all right.
By the way, I got 28 watching. Hit the like button, share, subscribe if you're so inclined. Hit the Cash App, support the show. Hit the Super Chat, support the show.
Okay, thank you kindly. Oh, to Jiron Wilson, 8813, you're right. Pulpit pimps and pulpit prostitutes.
Yep.
From our last concession, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Don't talk about Jamal Bryant's church like that.
Oops.
That used to be Eddie Long's church.
Oh yeah, the only difference is the prostitutes were. Oh, let me shut up. Only difference.
The prostitutes were in the pews.
Either way, they were of age consent.
Yeah.
That's the fucked up part about it. You know, they could because.
But
I mean, this is Georgia.
You know what I've noticed about these French people like Creflo Dollar, Jamal Bryant, all them. If you listen closely, you can tell they're preaching to their side chicks in the front pews. If you listen closely and carefully, you can tell they're preaching to their side chicks in the front pews. Just saying.
There is no lie in that statement.
Yeah.
Now, is that every preacher? No. But
it's not every preacher, but the majority. Oh yeah.
To be fair, just for the record, I have never seen any evidence from the church I used to go to my pastor there doing that. Just for the record, or any pastor that's been in my life, I've never seen any record. I've never seen any see them participate in that kind of activity. Just for the record.
Right.
For the record, actually, the church I used to go to, he's like Art Dustall. He teaches at the college and the
high school level
in biology. Believe it or not, of all things.
Nice.
All right.
In fact, here's the irony. If I'm not mistaken, he's still part of the IU faculty.
Oh wow!
Oh,
really?
Yes, he teaches at IU University.
Nice.
And he
But
I believe IU when during the playoffs.
You know what? When Jody and I were watching the game, we're getting ready to watch the national championship. She hummed part of the fight song because, as you all know, she's a graduate of IU 2 times over.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke the words of said fight song and got a look from Jody of, you're not even originally from Indiana, and yet you know the words of the fight song better than I do. I'm like, honey, I've watched sports for many moons. Actually, how I learned the words to the Indiana fight song was because of their basketball team. And
old Bob Knight and everything.
Yeah, exactly. That's the era. Robert.
Somebody throw a chair at the referee, please.
And I love his words. When my time on earth is gone and my activities here are past, I want they bury me upside down and my critics can kiss my ass.
Oh yeah.
Bobby Knight was a character.
Oh, he was.
Without question, Bobby Knight was a character.
Yeah, rest in paradise, Robert Knight.
Yeah. Snowman, since you mentioned the IU fight song, I know some of the words, and you're not going to believe how I know the word, how I learned it.
How'd you learn it?
The Jeff Foxworthy show. because the show was set in Bloomington, Indiana, and his father-in-law was a member of the IU faculty. There was a scene where I'm not going to mention the scene in particular, but he had to sing the song. And I learned about that song. So I had to laugh when I learned about what that song was. And Anita Barbone plays, Foxworthy's wife. She remembers, I used to hear that song when I was younger. So, ooh.
Let's have a little laugh here.
Uh-oh.
Make some cash, robbing old folks and making the dash.
I haven't heard this song in years.
They got the whole Star Trek crew dancing to it. Damn.
Yeah, the original Star Trek.
The original
Star
Trek.
Trek.
Even with the AI, she's still fine as hell. Good Lord.
Yeah.
The job, money came with age.
And I'm probably gonna get hit for that. I don't care. I'll deal with it later.
If we're going to talk about sex abuse in our community, we have to call out the big mamas who keep it a secret and sweep it under the rug. Amen.
Yes.
Hey, baby daddy.
Ain't no hey, baby daddy. Could you tell me why I'm up here eating 2 noodles and a honey bun? What happened to the damn tax money?
I've been taking care of the kids.
No, she didn't. She gave it to the sausage man.
You gave my money to the whole bitch.
She don't know what she's talking about. She a baby.
I know, baby.
Bro, first of all, who is this little girl, bro?
Bro, you acting stupid. This is our baby.
Bro, I only been there for 6 months, bro. How the hell I got a baby that big?
She look just like you.
Are you kidding me?
That's that damn Sasha man, baby.
Hey, baby daddy.
Yeah.
You know, hey, baby daddy, could you tell me why I'm up here?
Whoa! Oh!
He's airborne. Oh no, the elephant. No way.
Oh.
Hyena.
Whoa! Oh my. He's airborne. Oh, no.
Hyena.
Is that a fucking cinder block?
It's for the fucking procedure.
Honey, at my age, everything I do is nice and easy except.
Here we go.
What the hell? Oh, not the chiropractors.
Nature's alignment tool. One tap, cervical bliss. Wait up. Boom.
Breathe out. Oh, good Lord.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. This is foul.
It's like a Lord, it hurts. You don't understand.
Oh.
And adjustment.
Swanton!
Yeah. Is the right?
Oh, explain it.
Oh,
I can barely breathe.
Stop.
Don't worry, man. I'll right up. Are you ready?
Now with the roof.
I see you level low pressure adjustment.
Oh my God. Hey, hey.
Oh, I remember this.
Stop resisting.
Parkour.
Time.
Yeah, you know that's some AI shit. Right
That's AI.
It has to be.
That was AI. That was based on a certain actual case that happened where
Okay.
the judge
jumped the whole thing. Yeah, they did that.
he jumped the table, jumped into the court, into the bench and everything, and tried to attack the judge. Oh no.
All right, this should fix the quick alignment, all right?
Whatever you think is best, dear.
Deep breath in and down. Hurricane kick.
Oh.
Adjustment, maximum.
I'm still breathing.
Quick alignment.
Some of that Mortal Kombat. But not the cats.
It's a cat fight.
Milo, back to your station now.
I got 3 of them.
Milo, please don't. It's euphormity.
Oh no.
Only take a second.
I know.
Uncle Phil in the elevator. Or Gabby Sidibe in the elevator.
Oh my, are you okay?
Ah.
I can't believe that just happened. Thumbs up.
I can.
Oh my, are you okay? I think so.
Wait, what's the maximum weight?
Rescue units and maintenance here right now.
The hell? What in a my 600-pound life?
Whoa, I did not see that coming. Okay, that was a mistake.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Timber.
Oh! What the hell? Ooh. God damn.
I ain't never been that heavy.
I never want to be that heavy again.
I'm glad I've never been that heavy.
Too full. Hold the next one. Wait a second. Oh no. Hear that? Get out.
Yeah.
Too full.
Oh no. Oh no. Hi.
This best song, wait.
Lord. And there's no way that line getting up here. You know that's AI. There's no way that line getting up from that elevator.
No.
That line's a dead duck when he lands. I'm out.
Especially against a young bull like that. Oh, you looking to get killed.
Oh no.
That's a, hey, on a hippo.
Yeah.
A leopard on a hippo. That's not. Oh. A gorilla against a leopard. What the?
Oh, that clothesline.
No, that was a right hook. That was a right hook.
I'll kick yours and you pay.
This is Mortal Kombat 9.
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
Excuse me.
Trump wins.
God.
Flawless.
That's funny.
Coming up on the Bad Grannies Club.
I don't know which one of y'all Sasquatch ass bitches keep leaving hair on the motherfucking toilet, but y'all need to control that nasty ass shit. I don't care if it come from your coochie ass.
Yeah, you know this is right here. This is what the big mamas in my generation are going to sound like.
On the back of your neck.
Real Housewives of Atlanta meets the Golden Girls.
Slippers or something. Don't nobody want to see or smell your nasty ass motherfucking dinosaur bones wrapped in skin, ho.
Bitch, you talk too much shit.
Shut
your mouth. Hey, all right, that's enough.
I just know I look better than all y'all ugly ass hoes for that sister boy bitch.
Bitch, you look like the target ball. You ain't pretty. You just ugly and try.
Say that again.
I said,
I really want to know who the fuck boosted that big ass head of hers up, because we all look better than her sloth looking ass. That bitch looked like if a camel and a rat had a fucking baby. Oh, ugly.
Are you kidding me? Coming up on the Bad Grannies Club.
I don't know which one of y'all Sasquatch ass bitches keep leaving hair on the motherfucking toilet, but y'all need to control that nasty ass shit. I don't care if it come from your coochie ass or the back of your neck. Clean that shit up.
What the fuck?
they the best. They doing package. Oh gosh, that's funny.
Oh no.
Here comes, we shot past the platform. That's insane.
They bounced straight up. Oh my God.
Those were $500 sunglasses, asshole.
That was Mortal Kombat.
I had a dream, and Obama fucked that shit up. I had a dream, and Obama fucked that shit up.
All right, folks, we're all here because we lost to Indiana. Let's breathe together.
I thought our defense had it this year, and then that quarterback, he just ran right through it.
The playbook.
Yo, ain't shit.
Their live teams feel like that.
16 teams feel like that. And yes,
Oh,
I
yeah.
will be covering Indiana Hoosier football this fall.
Right. So let me understand this right. Indiana pulls off the perfect season.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They beat everybody in front of them. Four
Undefeated. They went undefeated. They went undefeated, and then they won the national championship, and they were ranked number one. All right.
Yep.
All right.
They snatched the number one ranking from Ohio State when they beat them in the Big Ten championship.
Mm-hmm. Has any other college team ever done that before?
Yes.
Gone undefeated and then
Ohio State.
Can you name them, please? Oh, Ohio State, like I said before that. Anybody else?
Ohio State last year.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia did it twice.
Okay.
21 and 22. Matter of fact, the last 5 have done it. Georgia twice, Georgia twice, Michigan, Ohio State, and now Indiana.
Fair warning.
Simp alert. Simp. 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 Simp.
The next time a man asks, "What do you bring to the table?" I need you to calmly remind him that you were perfectly fine minding your own business before you even knew he existed. And it's really not about what you bring to the table. It's about what he can do to keep your attention. The next time a man asks,
Come here. Give me this.
Go ahead.
That's it,
And
man.
that's all,
A lot of
folks.
over, man.
Black women are lazy.
Black women lazy? I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
A lot of black women are lazy.
a lot of, and I can't say a percentage number because, I'm no statistic or analytical person, but a lot of Black women want to either be taken care of, want to remain on Section 8 in public assistance, or are
No life so
comfortable being a CNA with the W-2 position.
At this point, I'm not even going to address old girl in the video. I'm going to move her off to the side for a second. I want y'all to peep game. You see how old buddy was fake surprised? Oh, Black women? Oh, lazy? What do you mean by that? Like, bro, you knew she was going to say that. You knew she was going to say that. That's why you had her on the show. And we have these new age puppeteer podcasters that will bring these women on the show. And instead of the men saying what they really want to say, they're going to bring a woman on the show that's going to do their bidding. And they're going to have that puppeteer hand in their back, controlling them, guiding them along the way in that conversation, because that's exactly what it was. Really? You don't say? Oh, wow. That's the strategy of some of these men with these podcasts. And I want y'all to pay attention. More and more, some of these type of men
you just a simp.
With these podcasts are operating like this. Good attention, bad attention. I don't care. Just give me the attention. We have so many people out here on this internet with these podcasts that have literally sold their soul.
Really?
It is a federal crime to forcibly intimidate or interfere with federal officers performing official duties. You guys really seem to think that the First Amendment means that you can do whatever you want. The First Amendment does not mean that you're protected when you go out here to intentionally harass, intimidate, and physically assault armed law enforcement officers.
We about to fact check this. First, I'm actually heading back to Minnesota, so if you mess with me, make sure you donate to the cause. Let's get it. What the hell is he talking about? First, what we need to understand is that
they're called females because they cost. That's a fee. They're called females because they cost. That's a fee.
Right.
Wait. I just want to say this. He's right. Because remember, female. There's a fee for the male to be in her.
Hold themselves accountable and hold themselves to the same standards that they put women up to. If a woman has more than 5 bodies, she's.
I played this a couple weeks
ago. Time.
I'll do it before you do. Tell me, what is gay?
I'd ask him, what is non-binary for that matter?
Shit, I hate you, AB. I had that button queued up and now I can't find it. Now I can.
Tell me, what is gay?
Hold on a minute. What the hell is that on his head?
I don't know.
It looks like there's something.
Next one. I don't even want to wait. I don't want to waste any time. Next one.
All right.
And I just left the barbershop. Why the fuck do you niggas still get bald fades? Like, as a grown ass man, you mean to tell me this childish ass hairstyle from when you were 5, 6, 7 years old that your mama was picking and you couldn't pick a goddamn haircut? What?
Boy, who you talking to?
We've seen this. We talked about this last week, didn't we?
Where's the bass?
You let that shit cross over into your adult life? Are you fucking serious? You let this skin chili bone ass haircut cross over?
He's got a neck tattoo.
You fell in love with the goddamn haircut. Nigga, you might as well be bald. Bald head ass nigga. Like, what the fuck? I stopped getting that shit when I was about 8. Not even 8, because nigga, when I was 8, I had waves, bitch. I was thugging. You know what I'm saying, Granny?
Son, you're not old enough to have this conversation with us.
I've got to do it.
Tell me, what is gay?
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's not gay. Here's what I'm going to say about this.
What is gay?
This boy is obviously an 80. He's a boy and he's 80. He's an 85. He doesn't comprehend man shit. He doesn't understand what it means to be a grown ass man. And brothers have to have unfortunately, brothers have to have a presentable haircut, because remember, there's still a war going on towards black hair.
Yes.
Okay. There's still black women also get black women. It's a different battle. It's a different front line, but they're also, there's war on their hair as well. But for men, we have to look a certain way. Whether we're rocking the baldy, it's a light fade, a short stubble, dark Caesar, anything to look presentable. Because what's what's his name? Paul Mooney said in Chris Rock's documentary Good Hair.
Yeah,
When your hair is relaxed.
Caesar the last few years.
Yeah. But anyway, to quote Paul Mooney, when your hair is relaxed, white folks are relaxed. When your hair is
probably
nappy,
heard this a
white
lot,
folks ain't happy.
that the left has nothing to offer men, which is
They don't. Case in point.
That is the right.
a reason, a talking point that a lot of men who claim to previously have been liberal or left-leaning, the reason they give for choosing to abandon the left and instead join the right and become conservative. But let me talk about the stupidity of this. Whenever these men list the reasons why they decided to abandon the left and become right-wing, they never list anything substantive, anything to do with like specific policies that the left has adopted, anything to do with,
Let's see, abortion, Me Too. There's a preference list I can list. There's a lot of stuff I can list.
campaign promises being broken, nothing to do with actual policy. Instead, when you ask them, why did you leave the left? They basically just list a bunch of dumb grievances. Oh, the left blames men for everything.
Yes, they do.
The left does not address the male loneliness epidemic. The left is running rapid with misandry.
Okay. Go on and play this number because I know you're thinking about it.
Tell me, what is gay?
So you basically chose to vote away the rights of your fellow Americans, to strip marginalized communities of their rights and vote a fascist into office because your feelings got hurt. And what makes this funnier is a big reason these right-wing nut jobs give for trying to repeal the 19th Amendment that allows women to vote. The reason they always give is that, you know, women are too emotional. They don't vote with logic or rationality.
They don't.
They vote purely based off emotion. And yet we saw this past election season when Trump got elected into office again, that instead of voting with logic and reason, men simply voted for Trump because their feelings got hurt, because women made them feel bad, because their masculinity is under attack. Emotion, the same thing you accuse women of having. If all it took for these men to abandon their values and their political ideology is feeling like the left does not coddle them like babies, then you never actually believed in those values and ideas to begin with. There are other ways to advocate for the left's shortcomings rather than becoming a sellout and voting for a fascist that's stripping away people's rights and making the country worse every.
Give me a 20. Give me a 20-second
Yeah.
here. May
Go
I
ahead.
invoke George Carlin, please?
Go ahead.
So I have solved this political dilemma for myself in a very simple way. On election day, I stay home. I don't vote. Fuck them. Fuck them. I don't vote. Two reasons I don't vote. First of all, it's meaningless. This country was bought and sold and paid for a long time. The shit they shuffle around every 4 years doesn't mean a fucking thing. And secondly, I don't vote because I believe if you vote, you have no right to complain. People like to twist that one. I know. They say, well, if you don't vote, you have no right to complain. But what's the logic in that? If you vote and you elect dishonest, incompetent people, nick in office and screw everything up, well, then you are responsible for what they've done. You caused the problem. You voted them in. You have no right to complain. I, on the other hand, who did not vote, who in fact did not even leave the house on election day, responsible for what they've done, have every right to complain as loudly as I want about the mess you created that I have nothing to do with. So I know later on this year you're gonna have one of those swell presidential elections that you love so much. You enjoy yourself. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm sure after the election is over, your country will approve immediately, which they usually do. As for me, I'll be at home in that day doing essentially the same thing as you. The only difference is when I get finished masturbating, I'm gonna have a little something to show for it, folks.
Yo, by the way, I have to debunk what that young man said about tearing down the 19th Amendment. First of all, you must be some kind of retarded because Do you know what is the largest voting bloc in the United States electorate?
White
It's
women.
white women. White women.
Yep.
And most white women voted for Republican. They voted for Trump, yes. So the Republicans realize only when it's beneficial for them will they not try to tear down the 19th Amendment. They might want to do away with the fifth. They might try to do away with the 15th if they could, but they're not going to go for the 19th Amendment because they understand how important and white women's vote is for their causes, both left and right. So, not get off with that nonsense. And besides, a lot of people who there are some people, yes, there are some people who are regretting their vote, be it for Kamala or for Trump. There are people who regret their votes, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. But then again, how many people are even concerned with their local elections or their county elections or their state elections?
I'll answer that for you. None of them are.
Exactly.
They're all focused on the national election while their local elections, which are you know what? From a fellow who's lived in a big city most of his life, who's lived in the third largest city in the country for at least half of his life, the local elections are more of a sham than the national election. Because all you have to do to win the local election is go beg people to give you money and you shove it up your opponent's ass.
Yeah.
Because both of them wind up getting paid. Both of them are on the same side of the coin. And who suffers the most? The residents do. Because the residents, I'll tell you, I will give you a perfect example of how divided we are. In the suburbs of Chicago, they get together and actually tell their representatives what they need and what they want. Do they ever get it done? No, because the folks who are running the folks who are running for election and folks that are running the elections are the ones pocketing all the goddamn money. Now,
from
in a place where I grew up on the south side, it just got worse. It just got worse because one, niggas are unorganized. Two, they don't want to get organized. And three, and most importantly, they want to see results without class putting in the fucking work.
No effort. They want everything to be effortless.
I will relay this story till the cows come home or until I'm taken home to God. A few years back, an alderman wanted me to be the play-by-play and PA announcer for his school, which is Gwendolyn Brooks Academy.
Okay.
He asked me, what do you need to get going? And I flat out told him the truth, considering the fact that I'm homeless right now. I need to get reset in a way to get back on my feet. If you can make a contribution to me, I will be at this school no matter if it's hosted by the Chicago Public League, if they host a playoff game, or the Illinois High School Association, which I've done state playoff games at Gwendolyn Brooks Field. You know that some bitch never got back to me?
Why am I not surprised?
That some bitch never got back to me. Because he told me the next day to come see him at Gwendolyn Brooks Academy, which involved 2 train rides, 2 bus rides, because I was living in Gary at the time and I didn't have any wheels. It involved 2 train rides, 2 bus rides, and meeting him at a certain time within the school. I got there at said time. They put me on the appointment book for said time. You know, that bastard walked out past me and didn't say anything.
Exactly. He was just stringing you along, man.
He was stringing me along. And when the IHSA came a calling and he asked me to be the PA announcer, I told him no. And he
Good
said,
move.
this is one of your favorite stadiums. Not anymore, it ain't. And he says, why not? Frankly, you. He says, why are you
Not so
blaming
long
me?
as you're in charge.
He says, why are you blaming me? Because you have flipped this school and the students and some of the people I care about in this school upside down and made them so unworthy of not only my presence, but my crew's presence. And you won't pay any goddamn body. That nobody is coming to show up to cover your games, period. Especially me. And I had a discounted rate for you. Not anymore.
What does that tell y'all, folks?
He
All
hasn't
right.
spoken to me. He hasn't spoken to me since.
All right, let's get it moving. This one is from Dr. L's podcast. He's calling out Mark. There's a reason we call him Mark Lamoy's Hill, and you're about to see.
Because it can be difficult to speak about other person's relationships, etc. But here we go. Obviously, I thought I should do it. Mark Lamont Hill and his wife, I forget her name, Dr. Melissa or something like that. And I guess they started a new podcast. And they put up a clip speaking about what they consider to be, family values, answering a quick question about why they don't have the same last names and whether, tracking locations, etc. So, listen, let's play the clip so you can see what I'm talking about here.
A lot of emails in the first 2 weeks of the show asking why we don't have the same last name.
I think people also don't realize that much of the world does not change their name. We also have to think about the history of why people change their names, because you had dominion over me, the children.
This is Mark Lamont Hill's wife.
The house, like we were all part of your property, essentially.
So there's different levels of location sharing, right?
It's completely new to me. It's not even something that we ever considered. I don't share my location with anyone. I just don't need to do that. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to feel like I'm being surveilled.
So when you go out with your girlfriends and you be like, yo, we're going out to the spot.
Yeah. Like, why would you need to track me? I just told you where I'm going. That's enough.
Okay.
Now, what if you didn't?
It's called protection, sweetheart. But anyway.
Mind your business. Sorry.
How did Dr. Faulkner put it? What's the first rule of protection?
Obedience.
But she just told her husband to mind her business. Your safety is my business, sweetheart. Hence the reason for the tracking.
Every time Jody tells me she's going somewhere, no matter how short or how long the trip is, she tells me. She texts me along the way. Even if she's going to the store, she'll ask me, "Do you want or need anything?" Because I may not have thought of it when we spoke at home.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I go somewhere, I tell her where I'm going. For the simplest of reasons, it's called
So I played the clip there,
dumb bitch.
And so now you see, exactly, what happened there. Again, this is a clip. It's designed to increase engagement, get you interested, check out the show, et cetera, et cetera. But I can't rock with that. This is me. Whatever works for them is completely fine. Whatever works for them is completely fine. Do what you want to do. Do what's going to work for you. Track locations. Don't track locations. Share passwords. Don't share passwords. Have the same Facebook friends. Don't have the same Facebook friends. Do what's going to work for you, right? Do what's going to work for you. I'm going to tell you right now that a lot of men, I think a sizable portion of men are rejecting this type of narrative.
Yep.
And or demeanor. This is why I always leave to go. This is why I always leave early, because traffic be crazy. Here's the thing. Here's the unique thing about Black people in America, and in particular, Black
Be back in a few,
men.
folks.
By the way, I got 22 watching. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the Cash App, support the show. Hit the Super Chat, support the show.
In America, we have been dealing with we have been dealing with the emasculation of us for centuries. Women placed above us on the plantation, women placed above us on in academia, other facets of life. You know, there's a question, and people are still debating whether the Black community is indeed a matriarchy. I'm going to tell you, I grew up in the Northeast. I didn't see it, but I'm not doubting what goes on in the West, Midwest, and in the South. And I can't speak of all of the Northeast either.
I definitely saw it.
Right, I can only speak from my religious connotation and my family experience. I didn't see where this matriarchy was there, but apparently it's there. So Black men have been trying to get back their masculinity, and this is one thing that Malcolm X became famous for: is speaking up, talking to people with power, saying things with your chest, saying things with bravado, saying things as an authoritative figure, etc., and so on and so on. And so now, you know, and so when we see a man like this who's speaking with his woman and trying to put forth ideas out into the ether about how relationships should be, and I feel comfortable saying that. Otherwise, why would you talk about it? Why would you talk about relationships? I mean, you know, and giving their relationship as an example. I don't share my location, because what do you need to know that? Mind your business. What are we doing? What are we doing? Where are we going? How are we going to get there? Why is my camera all jacked up? I don't even understand what's going on with this. What are we doing? Where are we going? How are we going to get there? What does this look like? What does family dynamics look like? What is a man's role, responsibility in a relationship? What is a husband's role, responsibility in a relationship? What is a woman's roles and responsibilities like in a relationship? What does that look like? Now, because, you know, I think that they want, whoever they are, this infamous they, want to blur the lines between male and female, husband and wife, sharing roles, responsibilities, and duties. And listen, I don't know what goes on inside people's homes. I don't know. If there is a knock at the door at 2 a.m. or there's a loud noise, or, you know, the power goes out or something like that, is Mark Lamont's wife going to be the first one to get up and go check out, investigate, and make sure things get fixed? I don't know.
Good question.
Oh, I don't know if they, you know, I don't know if they have kids or not. I didn't Google that far. I'm making the assumption that they have children. I don't really follow Mark like that. And it's stuff like this that makes me not want to follow Mark like that. Listen, I understand. And here, again, when I started to go down the rabbit hole of this, Black men have been fighting to gain their masculinity. I was going to say keep, but it's to gain their full-fledged masculinity in comparison to other males in this country. You know, we you know, when they started stripping guns away, it was us that came forth first, right? Go back to the 16th, 17th century, and, you know, who could go hunting and who could not, and, you know, all different type of curfews and all the other type of Black coded laws, and et cetera. So we tried to get all that back. And one of the reasons that Black men have been so accommodating to many other individuals, in particular to the Democratic Party, right? We have been loyal to the Democratic Party because we look at the other alternative as oppressive, etc. But don't get it twisted. A lot of Black men don't get down with all this type of other stuff. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Not saying we want to, I'm not saying, and I've never talked to anyone who said we want people hurt, take people's rights away. We don't care if people are LGBT.
Yeah, nobody ever said that.
We don't care about
that's a lie they put on Black men who voted for Trump. We never said that crap. We wanted to see people hurt. I never said that shit.
A lot of that stuff. We don't. So we vote along these lines and path. And to quote Tiffany Cross, we have always voted in line with our women. I'm not saying it's a positive or negative. I'm saying that's what Tiffany Cross said. And I'm saying that we've often voted in measures that have been in line with where we want to go. And a lot of times it has been it has been a vote of not for something, but against something. A lot of times we vote against the actions of the Republican Party. They want to roll back civil rights. They want to roll back, healthcare and all this other type of stuff, not only in the recent 2020, 2024 election, but you go back to 2008, 2004, and all these different elections. You start looking at, what the options that we had, becomes difficult. It becomes difficult for Black men to vote for something. So, but then we get to the situation like this where voting has now become this issue where Trump got a lot of votes 2020 or 2020, 2024. And why? Why did he get these votes? Because Black men saw him as a viable alternative. And what clearly wasn't overwhelming, and clearly a lot of people voted for the couch. And both of these parties, none of these parties have any type of viable option. I can't see myself voting for any of these types of people. So here we go. We get into the situation. So now we get to, that's how we get into the voting situation. But now we get to this situation where Black men are looked at in this manner as being deferential and seen as weak when it comes to dealing with our women. And then, of course, the narrative is, oh, you guys, we can't give Black men power, because if we give them power, they're going to want to act just like white men, or they're going to, keep us under their thumbs, or they're going to beat us, or they're going to all this other type of, language. Persons like T.S. Johnson and Dr. Tom Curry have run through the gamut of papers concerning that.
Yeah, I covered Dr. Walter, Dr. Curry did earlier in the week on the Monahan report
type of thing. And, and next thing you know, you're on a podcast as a man who's leaning heavily democratic concerning, free rights for all. And I believe in all that. I may take a hit for this one, but I believe in a lot of it. I don't care if people want to be LGBT. I actually support a lot of, if you're really poor and struggling and stuff, right? I don't see a problem with trying to help people get on their feet. Obviously, like most other people, I'm against people taking advantage of it. But there's a lot of things that depending what the question is, what the proposition is, I may lean right or I may lean left, right? I'm an independent. I try to critically think about whatever the situation is. So, again, you start this podcast. This guy starts this podcast, and this is the clip that he decides to put out that he thinks is going to attract who? Who is this target audience? People in relationships? You think with the rise? You think with the rise? And again, is this another one of those types of podcasts that is being supported by the opposition? Here's what I'm saying. We got Andrew Tate. There's Andrew Tates, and there's Fresh and Fit and whatever, and all these different hyper masculine podcasts. Some of them are granted ridiculous. Some of them. So maybe there's an idea to put out. We're gonna talk about relationship, what they should look like, and we got this Black man looking like a fool when it comes to relating to his woman.
What did you expect from Mark Lemoyne here? I know you're tired, Snowman, but I wanted to. What are your thoughts on the Super Bowl for tomorrow? Snowman, you there?
Yeah, he said he'd be back. Who knows? Give him a while. I will say this. As far as Dr. L, Dr. L does have some valid points. And as far as, I don't know, I was doing some digging. It doesn't say whether or not Lamont Hill's got any kids, but I will say this: Mark Lamont Hill, he understands where his bread is buttered, so he's going to talk a certain way. And his wife and everything, they do what they do. And his wife fails to realize. And here's the thing I mentioned about the whole thing about the, I don't need my location ad thing on my phone on. Well, here's my question: what if the roles were reversed? What if he chose not to have the location on his phone when turned on? How would you react? She'd be like, oh, hell no. He needs to have it. Why? Why should he have it on? If you're not going to have yours on, why should he have his on?
Yeah.
Just like that. What was it? It was like I don't know. Kevin Hart ain't funny. He ain't funny, but he had a point. He had a point he had to make when.
No, he's not funny.
He's not funny, but he had a point when he mentioned this one joke about like when he's going out with the guys, she just asked him all kinds of stupid ass questions. Like, what are you guys gonna do? What is that? Da 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 da. And then when she says, "Yo, I'm going out with the girls," and he's like, "Cool, have fun." And you don't want to be concerned about me?
Exactly, Laws. He's an intersexual black feminist.
Yes, intersexual black feminist. Thank you, Lost.
Oh yeah, he did disrespect Dr. Welsing when she passed away.
What do you do? What do you do exactly?
When Dr. Frances Cress Welsing passed away, he dissed her after she passed away. I don't even think they made the arrangements yet.
You don't disrespect the dead. The fuck is wrong with you?
Exactly. He wasn't man enough to debate her.
She would have spanked him.
By the way, I saw a debate he did with Candace Owens. He was promoting a man could get pregnant. So what does that tell you? That kind of bullshit. Okay. A trans man getting pregnant, that's one thing.
Mm-hmm. Just like a trans woman can still sire children if they still have their original parts.
Yeah.
But that is their personal business. And these are things that, that should be out of the realm of politics. This is shit that should be concerning gynecologists, andrologists, medically speaking, and other people who are applicable to this, like those in the medical fields and the social fields. Politics just tries to gum shit up, and they just turn this shit into needless debates, which is distractions from what really needs to be discussed, such as improving the lives of everyday people, improving infrastructure, getting rid of corruption. This is why the culture wars is bullshit, I would say. If you want to believe in the Bible, fine. But understand that the nation was supposed to be designed where you're supposed to separate church from state.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And if you do say this is a Christian country, then shouldn't there also be religious minority rights?
Yes.
Small hats, Muslims, Jews, Muslims, Sikhs, everybody should all be left alone if they're not doing anything. Hell, even Satanists should be left alone.
Mm-hmm. So
cut that shit out. Now, Candace Owens, however you look at her, she's a grifter. Mark Lamont Hill, Moist Lamont Shill is no better. He's a shill in his own way.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should just ignore some of these cats because they're all just shock jocks. They make their money just through just stirring the pot and everything, But unfortunately, too many people just want to be entertained instead of focusing on what's really important in their lives. Because the entertainment is a distraction because they don't want to deal with their own shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guilty of that. Sometimes I'd rather watch a game than to deal with my own problems. But this is neither here or there.
Yeah, let's turns out Pink Book Lessons did a little thing on the original topic of the day, the Glorilla situation. So let's take a look at that.
All right.
Let's start with just your grievance that you feel that your sister has an obligation to share the wealth.
Yeah, she got an obligation to share the wealth. We say.
What's going on, Louis?
What's up, everybody? What's up?
Jersey's in the house.
So they tore the stir up today, huh?
Yeah, I just got home. About to hop
Wait, what?
ass in the shower.
I
I
hear
wanted to
that.
hop on first.
We had a busy day today at the store.
Okay.
1,000 bottles of water, wrist roaches, all that. Yeah, she obligated. Them friends obligated. She doing everything for them. So yeah, I feel like I'm obligated.
That's the rapper Glorilla's sister, tripling it down, yelling about how Glorilla got money. So she should be giving money to all her brothers and sisters too, because they all struggled together. And to make matters worse, the sister is sitting up here in front of these evil culture.
How is she struggling with a polo sweater on?
Ooh!
And look at the and look at all that furniture in the background.
Yeah. Look at the furniture that's in the background. Those are like movie seats to me.
Yes, sir.
Those are lazy boys. If you struggling, how come you're able to broadcast this from like what, a tablet or a phone?
And the stud got that stud got a real nice crispy fade too. Haircut's
Are you struggling with a Malibu? Anyway.
Your vultures at TMZ, looking more ignorant than before.
What is it you think she's not doing for the family? What is the... you're making it sound like there's a real financial hardship. Describe what you're talking about.
She's not doing nothing. Nothing. She's not doing nothing for family. At all. She do little oohs and ahs for our parents or whatever, but barely nothing because my mama still clocking the clock at FedEx.
I wouldn't give her no money if she say the word nothing either. If she can't pronounce nothing, say nothing, she ain't getting nothing.
Nothing.
And I guess she's saying her mama is still working like any normal adult, and that's somehow Glorilla's fault too. So not only is Glorilla responsible for herself, but the sister is saying Glorilla is obligated to take care of not just her mama, but all her mama's grown adult children too. It's 9 sisters and brothers. The mama had 10 kids total. 10.
Oh, she don't want to worry. Gloria got y'all believing this fake imaginary thing where she retired them. No, she did not. My dad retired because his time
Hold up. That's a nice little Christmas tree in the corner too, and I am admiring that artwork that's on the wall. She ain't struggling.
She probably at a baby mama's house.
She's supposed to have retired my mama, but she didn't. My mama still clocking the clock at FedEx.
Why does she owe it to you to support you and to support the family beyond what she wants to do? It's her money, right?
Because don't go on no interviews, talk about our struggle. You want to do that. That's not right. You don't sit here and talk about struggle, sit here and struggle with. It's not one sibling, you got 9 other siblings. She get her money just because she got plenty other in Memphis. She getting money too. I got 2 siblings staying down there in Atlanta with her.
Staying down
And
here.
she treat them like housemates. Y'all keep on making payments.
Y'all wonder where Glorilla gets her slang from. You're listening to it right now.
Picture like she's just a good person, an upright person.
Like she just a good person.
She's not.
No, I'm not saying Glorilla is just this great person. I'm not a fangirl. I'm not saying she's good or bad. What I'm saying is she's not obligated to do nothing for nobody with her money. I don't care who you bring up, friends, family, or whatever.
Pause for a moment. She said she got 9 siblings, right?
Yes.
I
Including
wonder
this
if they
one.
all came from the same daddy. And I wonder how the other siblings treated her as a child.
Interesting you bring that up because we were
Whoever
talking
she
about
gave
that earlier.
money to is because she wanted to. That's her business. But running around the internet saying she's obligated is crazy work.
So here's something that Glow pretty publicly did last year when your dad, you said he retired. His time was up, so he retired. And she bought him a brand new Jaguar as a retirement gift, right? And we saw this back in November. I mean, that's pretty nice to give someone a Jaguar, no?
Yeah, what picture of Jaguar do you have?
I just know it's a white Jaguar.
What picture? What evidence do you have of the brand new Jaguar?
Are you saying that the Jaguar was not actually...
What earth dog do you high up?
Didn't actually give him a
It
Jaguar?
was nowhere near new. What evidence do you have of that brand new Jaguar?
There's an Instagram video
And of course, she gonna try to make it look good for y'all. I did over there, bro.
Make it look good for y'all.
Okay, some right now.
Let's say she has $2 million. How much of that does she owe to you and the rest of the family of that $2 million?
She can get all of it like $2,500 a piece.
How much?
$2,500.
25, like how for
2,500.
That's it, just 2,500 flat, or is that?
She lowballing herself.
$2,500.
She is.
Okay, look. You can tell.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn. I know this girl didn't say she was doing all this for $2,500. Like, stop.
Yeah. Look, I bet.
I'm
bet
planning to
she
get off
was
the
going in
internet.
corner.
You can go earn that
Hold on,
$2,500 yourself from.
Go ahead.
I bet she was the one that was throwing snack packs in the corner of in the back room of the class, eating boogers.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't paying attention to arithmetics.
She didn't go to school at all. She probably didn't attend class either. And was it somebody did some background research and found out that this one, she actually, this heifer actually put hands on Glorilla.
Oh, I was right then. Oh,
Yeah, she was from what I understand, she was probably a little abusive to her little sister and everything.
and she was probably jealous because her father was in her life.
That too, because there's this other clip, AB played earlier, where she was like talking about she would go in the club, everybody, that glow sister, and you resent that bitch. You are clearly a toxic person to be around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And as far as, and you say 2,500, let me explain something to you.
$2,000.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Count siblings in the
Go
ahead.
Yeah, but you saying 2,500? You a stud. What baby mama you obligated to pay child support to?
Ooh.
What the hell are you talking about, you little heifer ass? You ain't. You act like it, but you ain't no man. But you're not a man.
Her $2,500. Just what I thought, though. A piss poor mindset. And she's not the only one. A lot of people always pocket watch and count other people's money, and they can't even count. They have zero financial competence. Straight up financially illiterate. And please understand,
Basic
it's not
math.
just her. It's a lot of people out there with the same level of incompetence, the same level of entitlement that don't understand money at all. And that's why they could see somebody get a little fame, a little money, and then hop on the internet complaining they need some too. You know, if Glorilla gave everybody in her family $2,500, they'll spend it all in one day, and then get on the internet complaining again about how they use it all up and they need more. They will keep begging and begging because enough is never enough. They will drain everything you have until it's all gone. She said she wanted $2,500.
Ask MC Hammer.
$100 from this girl.
Yeah.
$2,500.
I think she would jump at that. I think if that's all you want, I think Glow might jump at that.
But imagine.
Oh, Louis, evidently, Tory Lanez gave her the $2,500.
Just to shut her ass up.
Well, unfortunately, in the community, sometimes you got to pay a nigga to leave you alone.
Yeah.
Right. So I guess Glow owes Tory.
They're not going to pay you back. Just loan
Yeah.
it to them, and they avoid you because they're not going to pay you back. Sometimes you gotta
Good.
pay a motherfucker
Zero.
to leave you alone.
None at all.
What does your mom think about you going public with this whole thing?
At the end of the day got to end. I don't give a
This is sad. They do look alike when you compare Glorilla's old face before the surgery and enhancements. But yeah, they both have personalities. The sister is actually more funny and entertaining than Glorilla. But instead of using her own gifts and her own hard work to come up, she's trying to pull Glorilla down with the BS, begging for handouts, when the truth is, even if she gave her $2,500 right now, we're going to see her out here complaining again because she'll never be satisfied. At the end of the day, it's not just about the money. It's about the deep-rooted trauma and poverty they experienced growing up with their mama and just basic pure evil and greed. She wanted to have her sister's whole life.
I don't think Glorilla did wrong.
Mm-hmm.
First off, I'm the sister, bitch, not the mama. Family members feel like once you make it, everybody in the family can stop working. If I make it and give you a bankroll,
Chris Rock, anybody?
For a year, buy you a new motherfucking car. So that way, when I give you more money, your ass can floss. Y'all still
Remember
in the hood,
Jalen
flossing
Rose?
in the hood, then mad because y'all stuck in the hood.
I was thinking.
Sometimes I
Thank
just
you,
feel
Louis.
some type of way when people always trying to make it seem like a person who made it.
Say Louis.
Jalen Rose.
said
That's the example I wanted
Jalen
to bring
Rose.
up earlier tonight, but I was talking to my wife. Jalen Rose went through the same thing with his sister. Mom dies.
Oh.
He bought the house for his mom. He's having people go through the house to appraise it and everything. And nbody, you're right. No work ethic whatsoever. His sister got online, supposedly trying to clown Jalen Rose, saying, "Oh, the guy that talks so much ain't got nothing to say." He's saying a lot with his silence, that he's not paying attention to you, that he doesn't care about you. Oh, here's the thing: she squatted in that house for 3 full years, didn't save a dime.
Oh, here's another one I'll give you. I'll give you another example. Chris Tucker. He talked about this. He talked about this. He said that once he blew up in Hollywood, we started making, like, especially when he did Money Talks and Rush Hour, he was making like 20 million, something like that. When his relatives found out,
oh boy,
all his family members quit their jobs, and he looked at them. What the hell are you doing? I said, they're like, we rich now. I said, no, I'm rich. You better go get back your jobs. You better get your jobs back. Because remember what I said earlier. They'll say we when it's convenient for them, but when it's with themselves, it's me. We or me. Understand? They just split that first letter. So yeah, go on ahead. Continue, please.
Indeed. Let me get on out of here for the night.
All right. Oh, Snowman, before you go.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, Snowman, before you go. I hope you got my message. I sent you the audio message I sent you on Facebook a couple days ago, because you gotta have Jody do that sound. You gotta have Jody do that sound bite in certain ways.
We'll make some time.
I got 42 watching. I got 42 watching. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that Cash App, support the show, and hit the Super Chat, support the show. All right, let's continue.
Bye-bye.
Family, the one who go hard to change their whole life, got to carry everybody who ain't doing nothing in their life on their back, or like just have to have this, like, sadness, or I'm gonna take care of you because I got the money on the back of their shoulder, because that is a lie. And I hate when people think everything is just money. Like, you could say, oh, it's $100K, and everybody like, oh, that's a lot of money. When you're getting money and you got to spend it and you got to dish it out to everybody, you realize what a lot of people think is money is not money at all.
Yeah, definitely. Glorilla, she's got enough money to live comfortably herself, but she don't have it like that. Not to afford 12 households. Let's be real here. She's got more than them, but not enough for all of them. They really just want to lay back and live her same lifestyle for free.
So she basically saying, like, Glorilla don't do nothing for the family. The daddy just asked the mama for $100, and the mama still work at FedEx, and she basically left everybody behind. But this is my thing. When you are the only person that's getting the money and everybody else
By the way, just for the record, Glorilla came out with a text. Her mama texted thanking her for giving her something. So yeah.
Need the money from you. Sometimes people don't even want you to turn them on. They want you to take care of them. They don't want to put in the work you putting in. They want you to constantly take care of them, and that by itself can get draining. I hate when people make it seem like because you did whatever you could to make a way out for yourself, you obligated to take everybody and put everybody's problems and all that on your back. You're going to be broke trying to take care of everybody in the family. And the fact that somebody is in that type of position and nobody else is trying to find a way out. Nobody is saying, hey, can you invest in this and that to the third so I can make my own money, but more so just give me money, kind of be like speaking to me, because it is so hard to take care of everybody and their problems.
And that's the problem. There's no way you can take care of everybody and their problems, because eventually you're going to find yourself in a problem doing that, and none of them you help is going to come back and solve your problems.
Nope.
None of them.
Glorilla's mom working at FedEx is crazy work, but we don't know the family dynamics.
Oh, you don't? While that's loading.
If she bought her dad a house and not her mom, clearly there's a reason why. And on top of that, she's not really obligated to take care of all of her 10 siblings. Glorilla's sister coming to the internet to air her business out is honestly really stupid, because it's like, if she wasn't helping you out before, what makes you think she's going to help you out now? You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying you might want to try another approach.
So Big Glow's sister decides to take to the internet and says that Glorilla is not helping her mom or her dad or anybody else in the family once she made her rich. But here's the thing that a lot of people get confused. I have to be secure in myself and make sure I'm good before I can look back and help anybody else. And that's one of the main mistakes people have a problem with once they make it or once they get in some money. They always trying to help other people who really ain't ready for those type of blessings. And I bet you for sure, Glorilla will help her mama, but she don't want to help y'all mama because she know within helping her mama, it's going to help you or you're going to benefit from it. And you want to be a leash because the only reason you mad is because she won't help you and she doesn't have to. Like, what would be the reason? So if I give you something, what will make you learn from me giving you that instead of you earning it or working for it? Let me open you up a business. Let me help you make your own money. Don't expect my money to take care of you.
That's another thing. Black people just like to repeat stuff like opening up a business when
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here with this.
most of them don't have a clue about how to run a business successfully. Owning a business doesn't mean having money. And because you're dealing with the level of incompetence here, if Glorilla opened up a business for them, all she would do is lose the investment and gain more bad publicity when it's a failure because they don't even know how to run a business. Their expectations are out of whack. They'll mismanage the business and mess over all the money she gave them for the business. Listen, everybody can run out and file to register a business, but everybody can't run a business and consistently make a...
You notice how this older sister is starting to look more and more like Kevin Gates? What up, goofy ass?
Interesting.
It's fucked up. You remember the Bernie Mac show, AB?
Yeah.
There was this one episode where he had to go back to Chicago for his uncle's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Pause it for a minute.
And if your daddy had to ask your mama for $100 for rent or whatever the case may be, or you had to pay your mama rent, it's probably because you're staying there and all the other stuff you got going on. I hate when people do things like this because what makes you think my hard work and dedication has to spill on to you? And it doesn't. It does not have to. Listen, I'm going to bless those who bless me, and I'm going to help those who help themselves. And it looks like only thing you want to do is be an internet sensation because as soon as you made that post about Glorilla, after you let everybody know that she was your sister because y'all look alike, now you got all these followers. Now people want to be nosy. Nobody likes drama because once this dies down, Glorilla's still going to be rich and you still going to be stuck. But y'all know what to do. Get in the comments. Let's go. But baby, having sisters like this, who the f*** need enemies? People be jealous of your success. I promise you they will be. Keep them strays away.
Now, I might be biased on this topic because honestly, I'm not really close to no family. But I really hate when a person is well off, they're low rich, they making money, they famous. Then you see their family members talking all that trash, trying to air out dirty laundry expose them, but by the same token wanting something. They be mad because they not getting handouts. But it's like, if a person built themselves up from the bottom and becomes rich, why is it their job to take care of the whole family, whole grown adults? Like, they just want handouts. It's not even like they want to make money with you, work for some money. They just want to be given what you are earning. I don't think that's fair.
Well, now, what were you going to say, neighbor?
First of all, I remember when Bernie Mac had to deal with Don Cheadle in one episode, and because Don Cheadle played the son of his uncle who had died, and his aunt had to told him, do not trust him. He's trifling and whatnot. But he was asked about this. He said, son, it would be better if you gave me that money and I flush it down the toilet, because that's all he's going to do. I love my son, but the boy is trifling. You're better off not dealing with him. Secondly, I would say what you said about, so many people, you bring some people with you. There's like some people who, like, when you get successful, they hope you come back to get them. It's like that show Entourage. Because I remember when they talk about the history of hip hop artists and R&B artists, always got to travel with an entourage. And you like wonder, what does this guy do? What does this dude do? What's this guy here? Why is he with you? Brothers always asking, yo, can I come too? No.
A lot of these families, especially black families, be feeling too entitled to another person's hard work. That's not how it is. I don't care. The thing I can't stand is entitled people. And it's just real crazy to feel entitled to someone else's hard-earned money. That's just crazy. But you family, and you mad at them for not moving like family, but you're not moving like family either, bringing like that to the internet looking for your little 5 minutes of clout. That's really weird. You looking crazy now. People be acting like they don't have people's phone numbers. And if you blocked,
yeah, it's lagging.
Is it StreamYard?
No, it's YouTube.
Okay, yeah, YouTube, Wi-Fi. When was the last time you updated your YouTube?
Probably. Why you want to take it to the internet to try to get some attention off it? Slander.
I haven't. I'm using Brave browser.
Someone else's name. Try to make them look bad. I don't give a what nobody say. You don't owe nobody. If you are working hard to make your own earnings, that is for you. It's what you earn. And what you decide to do with it is up to you. You don't owe nobody nothing.
Y'all already know what I think about it. I talk about these entitlement issues and toxic family members all the time. I just wonder why everybody didn't understand this a couple of years ago when Master P came out saying the same thing. He said he wasn't an ATM machine and talked about issues with entitled family members that only wanted handouts and didn't want to work. They only wanted to drain resources. I remember people saying he was wrong and mean. They didn't get it. But all of a sudden, we have this situation with Glorilla, and they understand now. What's that all about? Was there a shift in public understanding, or is it something else? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started below.
Yep. Y'all get the idea.
It's called Gender, Pink Book. When it's a black man who's dealing with this shit, y'all want to say, oh, he mean, he cheap and everything. But when it's a black woman going through this shit, now she's the victim of it. By the way, when the Keisha Gates knockoff was doing that interview with TMZ, you know good and well they weren't doing that interview without her getting paid. And TMZ of all places, you know what they about.
Yep.
They about that ratchet shit.
They about that drama.
They about that tabloid shit. TMZ Sports.
Yeah, they all about that drama.
Drama sells, just like controversy and fear, and the mattress mambo. As Chris Bass would say, the mattress mambo. Man. Wow.
Yeah.
It's a. Go ahead.
No, I was waiting for it to refresh.
Yeah. Wait a minute. When was the last time you updated the Brave browser?
Yeah, the other day.
The other day? Yeah, I updated mine because that's my go-to browser. I don't fuck with Google. I don't deal with the Chrome.
Well,
I used to
technically,
use
it's under Chromium, but yeah, it's I find Brave a lot more efficient than Edge and Chrome.
Yeah. Hell, I use DuckDuckGo instead of Google to do my for engine search and everything.
Plus, I'm feeling their search engine. I like Brave's search engine when I type stuff into the address bar. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's not as biased as Google's, from what I understand. Yeah, and you don't have to worry about and they, of course, they do like ad blocks and everything just to protect your shit.
Not Google for like certain searches, but like I have it saved on my favorites bar, but something basic.
That's understandable.
I'll just type it into Brave, and everybody has the AI responses now, and so I just use the Brave version when I need to know something like that. If I need to know somebody's age or something.
It's more sufficient that way. We've come a long way when you think about it regarding the internet, especially search engines and whatnot.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, I remember, Yahoo, Bing, those were good for a time, for a time, and then Google.
Yep.
I still remember talking with people on Yahoo or MSN Messenger.
Oh yeah, Yahoo's be bigger than much bigger than it was now. Is now. I can't remember the last time I used Yahoo for search.
Last time I used Yahoo was around 2012.
Yeah.
For some reason, I didn't trust Google. I didn't trust Google for some reason. Then I started using Google, and then I later found Mozilla. Firefox's Mozilla. That was better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now
there's this.
I've been following the tech news. They're desperate for that AI bubble to burst. If it bursts, it's useful, but it's not going to. These CEOs firing all their programmers, thinking AI is going to replace them. They're stupid. I'll just come out and say they're stupid. AI is not smart to do stuff that humans do.
AI is not proficient in coding for itself.
No.
Because remember, it is still a child. It's not proficient. It's not completely sentient. And it runs on code. And the coding is designed by humans.
It runs on binaries, zeros and ones.
And so, hey, Nas said it. He said it best in the song "New World" back in '99 on the Nostradamus album. He said, "Whatever man creates, only man." He said, like, computers aren't that smart. Whatever man creates, he creates better.
Yes, I can tell you personally. Your smartphone is not smart. Only the people that program your apps make that smartphone smart. Yeah. Now, to be fair, your smartphone may not be smart, but however, your smartphone is a full-fledged computer. A lot of your smartphones nowadays were laptops 10 to 20 years ago.
How about the tablets a decade ago?
Same thing with the tablets. Like my phone has 4 gigabytes of RAM in it. Some of these phones nowadays have 8 and 16 gigabytes of RAM in them.
The storages are just keep increasing as well. The storage requirements for like SD cards.
Yeah. I actually use my phone as a notebook.
Nice.
Using OneNote. Then I just sync it to my desktop, and go from there. I'll type something in my desktop, pull up on my phone, and I have a full-fledged notebook on my phone and laptop and tablet.
Cool. Only problem is like things are getting more expensive, of course.
Mm-hmm. Along with my book collection.
Mm-hmm. And people forget, Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it's 2:30. We're at 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I don't really have much else. And I'm about to call it a night since nobody else can come up. I'd like to thank everybody that came through. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace. Yo, this is AB Media 83. To support the channel, hit the Cash App. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Also, be sure to hit that bell notification so you can be notified the next time I upload a live stream, video, or short. And always, always remember, guard your image, guard your peace, keep it moving. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace.